reminds me of a goal that Agogo scored in
Can't 208 against Nigeria.
I think this is a similar tap-in goals that sets the pace for some of these games. So I think I love how we start the second half, and this will set the tone for more demolition, as my brother used before the kickoff. Yeah, so I love what I'm seeing now, and I hope that Comoros will come out to attack more, then we can take advantage of the attack and then give or score them more goals.
It's lonely at the top now, but how do you see the goal? And the build-up was a little bit very scrappy, but we don't care. It is a goal.
Yeah, it's a goal, but you could tell from the fans, even though we already have our first goal, it looks like it's still a 0-0 for the fans, because they expected more from the Black Stars, and you can't see the fans cheering up, shouting in their numbers and other things. So a scrappy goal, like you said. Let's see how the Black Stars will be able to manage the game as they lead in the first 15 minutes of the game. Let's see how they'll be able to manage the game and keep their momentum.
Let's see how they will be able to manage the game and keep their momentum. Now, Comoros are attacking us. And Yao Edu Jemfi says it was Dogo Moro of Kotoko Republicans. Hey, Yao Jemfi, Ousu. And like I said, we are giving you live commentary, but in between, we'll try and then, let you watch the game small, because nobody has the right in Ghana. Yes, nobody. Anybody who will show the game throughout, yeah, you will receive a copyright strike. Yes. So, guys, you need to, nobody has the right, not even GBC. Not even GBC has the right to the World Cup qualifiers. GBC are owing, the broadcast holders. Yes, so if GBC was showing, yes, we would have been able to project it for you. But Antoine Semenyo is going again, but this one, there is. So I hope that the explanation makes it clear. I hope the explanation makes it clear. But the good news is that the Black Stars are leading by a lone goal, and Mali, they've already done the job for us.
I think the explanation is clear. If you really want to watch the game, then it's time you get to
DSTV.
You get a DSTV for yourself. At least you get something that you can also watch other games. So if you have a game played in your own backyard and your mother station don't have the right, don't even have the capacity to even get to a highlight.
No, they do. GBC is producing the game globally, but they don't have the right to show it on Ghanaian television.
So they should get that right. That will make we, the Ghanaian citizens, watch. Of course, are you telling us that all these proceeds that they are getting from the stadium, can they use some to make arrangements for or this GBC, as I know, is a state-owned broadcaster, and it's been budgeted for in all of these budgets that are being read in Parliament. So are they not aware of these things that is happening to the state broadcaster? So they should really have something to do. They should really do something. It's interesting seeing some of the fans there. It's nice. It's nice. They went in their numbers, some in their Ghana jerseys and others in different outfits. It's really interesting. I'm seeing the Black Stars trying to get or adapt the floodlights games, which it's one thing that we should also consider, because we all are in the working class. I'm not sure anyone will leave his or her work.
All right, so I have an interesting comment. Wilson Elom says, we pay TV license. How and why won't they show it to us? Elom, I know for a fact that you don't pay your TV license. Why? I know for a fact that you don't pay TV license. But please, Abena Efiye Amwabeng, Ken Voba, and Isaac Kuma, the information is that nobody has the right to show this game in Ghana. Only multi-choice, which is DSTV. That is why every media outlet in Ghana is only doing the commentary. So today, all of us, we've zoomed into the radio star, giving you commentary, because we don't have the right, because yeni kapre.
And I also think
beneficial DSTV or multi-choice, it's when it comes to coverage of football. So when you have issues in trying to downplay their activities in your country, you should know that it will get to a point you will need them.
Oh,
No.
We didn't downplay where we just said their rate be too high, but that is not a subject.
Yes.
Let me go to you, Harry. So far we've taken the lead.
Looking to level up your life and business game? Welcome to the #1 podcast for business and self.
You know, when the government took over first, we saw Weasel TV telecasting everything the presidency does, neglecting the Jubilee House platform and other things. And then Ghanaians raised concern, and then the government communication took it upon themselves to, rectify that thing. I believe this thing that we are talking about, they will come inside and rectify it, because we can't be playing match in our own backyard. Then we have to depend on a foreign country before we can have access to the match to watch. So I think that's a very good concern that we've all raised. Coming back to the game, I'm seeing a lot of surging forward from our play, because we want to score more. That's the thing I'm watching from the game. So I believe that if we continue like this, we are going to score. And I'm seeing Mohamed Salisu coming in to also attack some of the balls. From defense, he's straight into attack, trying to also get a goal for himself. That goal he scored last against Central Africa has boosted his morale to even score more. That's what we saw Sergio Ramos and Pepe Dems did in their previous years. So it's a good attitude that he's developing, and I hope he continues.
I hope he continues. We've done 55 minutes of action inside the Accra Sports Stadium. The deadlock has been broken by Kudus Muhammad in the 47th minute of the game, assisted by Villarreal's Thomas Partey. And in the other games, Burkina Faso and Ethiopia is still goalless. And if we go in their group, Egypt have already qualified with 26 points. Burkina Faso are hoping to finish among the second best teams. And if they manage to win this game, they will definitely finish among the second best teams, because they will have 21 points. They are only second. They lost to Egypt, and they drew the other game. Burkina Faso, sometimes
the run of Rafiki Said with the reverse ball,
but it will not be enough to qualify, because you had Egypt in your group. But the Black Stars going again. Kudus Muhammad has been fouled, but he got up quickly to play the advantage.
Players brought into the Ghana team tonight. Very comfortable 5-0 win against the Central African Republic a few days ago.
Set up.
Kudus
Thomas Partey
holding off
Partey
Shangama.
again on the ball.
Getting back up to his feet.
Between his markers, by his place in the La Liga EA Sports, formerly it used to be Santander. He's barely getting minutes in Villarreal, but Partey's quality is never in doubt. And Kudus Mohamed is whipping another ball again, but there is no Ghanaian in the far end of the 18-yard box to connect to that pass from Kudus.
Yes, you could clearly see that he's trying to reassert himself in the game. I told you about a tactical tweak. In the first half of the game, you could see that he was playing on the right wing, and it's clearly restricted him. I think Otto has given him the freedom now, so he's moving for all the positions in the attack. And so he's could come on the right or on the left, and then in the central midfield row. I think Semenyo's position in the box is still problematic. His position in the box is still. I think he's looking a bit sharper this time around, but he needs to find ways and means to position himself, because there are balls that Jordan used balls, for instance. He could have been in a position to get that chance and then bury that ball, but unfortunately he wasn't there. I don't know the pep talk that Otuado gave, but I think there is a clear distinction between the Black Stars in the first half and the Black Stars in the second half. You could see that they are more aggressive this time around. They are going for the 50-50 balls. They are making all the needed tackles, and it's really helped us. The Comoros have still opened up the game, but I could see that the Black Stars are clearly dominating the play. And if it continues like this, I think we hope to get more goals for the agenda demolition to come to pass.
If it continues like this, that is our prayer. But let's see, can it work? Jordan Ayew wins another free kick just a few meters away from the 18-yard box. It seems we are gradually getting some authority in the middle of the park. And Kwesi Ofori is asking me if I'll bring my suit to Canada. No. This is a suit for Ghana. Yes. This is a suit for Ghana. The one that I will use in Canada, it is there, so don't worry. But Kudus whipping the ball. It has been cleared cleverly by the Comoros defender. That was a clear example of a begging call, hoping that somebody will be able to tap it home.
The ball has always been in that point where we need to get someone to just tap in, but there's no one in there. Semenyo is missing. All our strikers who are supposed to be in the box are missing from the box. I don't know where maybe they're outside the box. We need to just go and catch them and let them be in the box. They should get to the position where they should receive the passes from the midfielders. That is why they are supposed to. That is where they are supposed to be. They shouldn't be outside the box where they can be located.
All right, so another comment, and this one says that, this is Emily. No, Jessica Tyson says, but it's so sad. Yes, Jessica, it's so sad that we are playing football in our country and no television has the right to show it. It is very sad. That is why we are trying our best to update you on the game. And Kwejo Kafo Edu Jemfi says, if you go to Canada, buy me a car. Kwejo, why would I buy you a car? I will leave all the beautiful ladies in this country and I will buy my fellow man, Adam. I will buy fellow Adam. I will buy him a car. It's not going to happen. Yes. Brakwesi, even bicycle, I won't buy for you, but I can bring you a Chomo from Canada. But anyway, what are the numbers, the possession, and all that our people want to know? If you just join us, please. We don't have the right to show the game, but the Black Stars are leading by 1 goal to 0. Benjamin, if you are ready, you can give us the numbers so far in the game.
The numbers are still close, despite the fact that the Black Stars have taken the lead so far. In terms of possession, the Black Stars have 54% of possessions against 46 of Comoros, and then shots we have 1 for each side,
and then both shots have been on target so far. Corner kicks, the Black Stars have 4, and then Comoros have 1. In terms of yellow card, Kwesi Sibo's yellow card is the only that we've had in the game so far. Free kicks, the Black Stars have had 3, Comoros have had 8. It just tells you that we are making some dangerous tackles in the game. We are fortunate to have just 1 yellow card so far. Throw-ins, we've had 8, and then Comoros have 6. And then fouls, we've committed 8 fouls as against Comoros 2. They are staying more disciplined in the game. And we seem to try. I think that was in the first half. Most of these statistics played out in the first half. But in the second half,
but you can still give us the second half stats.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes, you can give us. But then Mali have made it 3. Mali have gotten their 3rd goal. The Eagles of Mali, 3rd goal against Madagascar. So as it stands now, you can prepare your passport because the Black Stars definitely are going to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, because after 66 minutes in Bamako, Mali 3, Madagascar 0.
I think it's a done deal for the Black Stars, but coming to our own backyard, we are finding it difficult to put some swings together. And there was an instance where Ali Lusedu had the ball from the opponent's half, running to his backyard, which I think he should have just cleared the ball at the instance. Running from the opponent's half to your own center half wasn't right for Ali Lusedu at that particular point. So Mali is doing everything for the Black Stars, though we had the edge over them in the game here, 1-0 at the Accra Sports Stadium. So I think it's okay for the Black Stars now. They should just keep their calm. Someone should talk to the boys, talk to O2 that, okay, Mali has done it for you, so please do something for yourself now.
Someone should tell O2 that Mali have done the job, so they should play with some level of calmness. And I see a lot of reactions. Dorcas is saying, can you show the game? Enoch Lai, please, I want to go to the US. Enoch, if you want to go to the US, go to the US Embassy. Why? If you want to go to the US, yes, please update us on the pairing, who is holding the fort and who is traveling. Oh, say this one there. We've done. So if you come to Ghana Web, I think that so far it is set. So, you know, yes, Frank and then Frank and Richard Vanderpool, they will be in Mexico. Yes, France and Richard will be in Mexico. And then Stella and then Sandra. Yes, Stella and Sandra. They will be in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And then I, the one sitting here. And then Francis, the one who is giving you the game small to watch, who will be in Canada. And then, no matter what happens, somebody will have to, you know,
you are the one.
Control the affairs on the website. So if you can put the camera on him, whilst we are away, you know, Benjamin,
that will not happen.
will be holding the fort.
Under those circumstances, I'll stay.
Yes, so guys, this is Benjamin.
That will not happen.
Yes, Benjamin will be making sure that, you know, everything will work.
We've already processed the documents. I'm going to the United States of America. That is done and dusted. We've settled that one already.
Inusa Yakubu says, please, I will join them and go. My passport is ready. Inusa, Ghana is your motherland. You have nowhere to go. Manuel says, please, Francis, if you want us to go to Canada, please let us watch more of the game, please. It is very interesting. And Jones, you want to watch the game? TV. Why? If you want to watch the game, we are telling you we don't have the right. Still, you want to suffocate us. But Amankwa Heti is asking, please, where is the lady? Where is the lady? Yes, the lady will come because, you know, America, you have to do your nails and all that. So she's preparing for next year. But that is it. I'm not sure anybody predicted 1-0 full time.
I'm not sure. No, I just predicted Black Star a 1-0 in the first 45.
Half, yes.
First half, yeah.
And let's see, from the way it's going, we are just going to end with a 1-0 or probably a 2. Because they don't need much goals, and I'm sure for the bench, they've heard that Mali is leading 3-0, so I'm sure they've told them to calm down and just play the game to enjoy the game. So that is what we are experiencing now.
That is what we are experiencing now. And I'll be reading the reactions alongside. But 69 minutes of action, the Black Stars are leading by a lone goal. And this is Priscilla. Priscilla says, we beg you. Priscilla, unim de apostle. Irama says, boss, please, come with your suit to the United States. At least we can marry after the games. Irama, I'm a married man. Oh. I'm a married man, yes. Irama, please, I'm a married man. My wife is on the live stream. So be very careful. She will trace you. Esther Mankwa, first time watching you. Japheth says, guys, and this is very interesting. I'm a good trumpeter. I will join the Jama team to USC.
I think you should give him to one man supporter.
You don't need any Jama.
Hey,
You don't need any trumpeter.
You are a good trumpeter. Chef, do you know the trumpet you've been playing in secondary school? Harry, you never played trumpet, eh?
No.
Oh, we play small, but it's just that the food was small, so I quit.
Yeah.
You know, yes, the
then
energy.
Just one ball of Banku, then that's it.
Yes. Kwesi Ofori says, thanks, Benjamin, for agreeing to hold the fort. I look forward to watching the local Premier League courtesy you. Yes.
Kwesi.
So this is Kwesi. Emily Nola says, you know one thing I'll always remember you for. During African Cup, when they scored Ghana, you said even if you put a child there, it is unwell in Roma for the pocket, he will die. Oh, I remember. Emily, that time was against Comoros. Let me see cash. Because I had gone, my pick for the Ghana game was Ghana double chance. And you know sometimes you arrange bet and then you need bet, just bet 1.1 something to get your odds over the line.
Yeah.
So everybody had won. I was waiting for Ghana. So the moment Jiku got the second half equalizer, I was happy. And then they broke my heart. So that day there, it was Manuel says, so you went for the food and not the trumpet. Hey. David Ajiman wishing the Black Stars a good game, watching live from the US. Eric Jones, Eric there, he understands that if you don't have the right, you should see the UK people, they understand. Oh.
Yeah.
The UK people, they understand. But
it's okay.
Say. Yeah, the
Psycho people will not understand.
The UK people, they understand. Yeah. So for those of you, the US people who are looking for somebody to marry, Andrews is single, Benjamin is single, Harry is single, Yes.
Sally
Banu
Sue
dear,
touched on
I
by
beg
Ayu.
you.
This is Ebenezer Annan.
I'm a married man, yes. Next year. No, not next year. I'll marry soon. But I don't know when.
Yes.
But very soon. Very soon I'll marry soon. We get that. But I think we're going to get our first change in the game. So far, guys, are you surprised that no change from Otwalu?
I'm not surprised. I think he just want them to enjoy the game. Yeah, probably might see a change in the next 3 minutes or so. But from how they are playing, I'm not seeing anyone tired in there. If you really want to change someone, then I think he might want to change Sibo, who has been already booked in the first half. But they are really enjoying the game.
But I think that as it stands now, they know what has happened in the Mali game. So just give others opportunity. 73 minutes. I think that the reactions are coming, and Osaje for Amos, I'm watching.
Rafiki Said. A good bit of play from Comoros. This passage of possession, but the ball ends up in the arms of Benjamin Asare. Hearts of Oak goalkeeper who's had very little to do tonight. Of course, for another clean sheet, as was the case against the Central African Republic just a few days ago. And Joseph Paintsill, the number 13, and Elisha Owusu need to come on here. Number just come up. Alidou Seydou and Mohamed Kudus coming off as well. So Caleb Yerenki, Joseph Paintsill and Kojo Pepra Opong are the three players coming on there. Yerenki, young player with Nordsjælland in Denmark. Paintsill, based in Major League Soccer. And Kojo Pepra Opong, centre-back with Nice in France.
You are watching us from. If you are a Ghanaian, you love Ghana, send some likes for the Black Star with your commentaries. With your
Caleb Irenchi that when he came into the Ghana Black Stars, he was put into the right back side, and that's where a lot of people know him. But today, featuring him in the central midfield with Thomas Partey is not going to give him a difficult view of how the tactical approach of Ghana
Not at all. If you know Caleb Irenchi well, he has always been a midfielder. Just that he has different kind of skill sets that allows the coach to use him in that defensive, position. But even in that defensive position, he is also very, very offensive minded. So for Caleb, his favorite position is in midfield. So I'm not surprised that the coach is using him in that particular, part of the pitch. But that is where he developed as a player. That is where he's been playing. But just that he's also very good in other defensive position as well. But his favorite position is that midfield.
Notification is getting to us that Caleb Irenchi just received a yellow card. That's why, Felix, I'm saying that deploying him in the midfield, this is going to be his first time in the Ghana Black Stars.
Oh, I don't think so, but that will be the first time he's playing midfield. And he can still play in defense and still get a yellow card.
Well, that's Thomas Partey there. Switch play, but Comoros defense very, very aware on that occasion. It's Comoros with the ball, and ball still in possession with Comoros. They are into the 18-yard box, but good clearance there from Ghana Black Stars. It's Jordan Ayew with the ball, holding on the possession for Ghana Black Stars. But that is a poor ball there from Salisu Mohammed. And it's Comoros with the ball, and let's see what they can do with this. Comoros still ball possession, but that is way off target there. And Ghana will be very, very much happy to see the ball going out of play. And Ghana wins a goal kick. Nanedu, I was talking about Caleb Irenchi getting into the midfield. I know he's a player in his club. He plays in the midfield. But when he came to Ghana here, they have deployed him in a right back position. And for me, I was thinking, in the technical point of view, you should fit him in the right back either than getting him in the midfield, because that is where you featured him. But let's see if this can be the second goal for Ghana. But that is a timely clearance there from Comoros, but ball still with Comoros, and Ghana, Antoine Semenyo, he's been very, very good with his tracking back to win ball for Ghana Black Stars. Nanedu.
He has not scored, but he has played an important role in the Black Stars team, and he's really playing well. Antoine Semenyo. Most Ghanaians want to see you score, and that is why, we are saying he's not really playing well in the Black Stars team, but his work rate and his energy level in the Black Stars team is super, and he's one of the influential players in the Black Stars team. I agree with you on Caleb Irenchi. He's now our best choice right back in the Black Stars team currently. So most of the time in games like this, I prefer him using him at the right back instead of the midfield. But I think the coach wants to give him an opportunity in the midfield. If in case when some of the key players are not available, he can be slotted in the midfield to play in some of their games. So I think the coach wants Ghanaians to see that Caleb Irenchi is really indeed a good player in both right back position and the central midfield position in the Black Stars team.
Well, that is Caleb Irenchi. They send the ball back to Asare. But good one there from Ghana Black Stars to keep possession there. We've done 83 minutes at Accra Sports Stadium. It's Ghana 1, Comoros 0. Goal scored by Kudus Mohammed. Comoros out with the ball, and they're trying to have some display of possession, but it's Ghana. Thomas Partey with the ball, and he's sensing that good pass there, but Jordan couldn't get reach of the pass. Comoros gets on again with their defensive duties.
Should the results stay the same, or the scoreline stay the same? I think that Comoros will be very happy with what they've done here. They've been very disciplined tactically. They haven't been too much open. They've defended very, very well. And if the game ends 1-0, I think it will be a true reflection of the game, because we haven't created enough chances, and we also haven't put our set piece into good use like we did in the game against Central African Republic.
Substitution from Ghana Black Stars. Jordan Ayew coming out for Christopher Bonsuban, and Antoine Semenyo also coming out for Thomas Asante. Nanedu, substitution from Ghana Black Stars.
I think it's good changes. Asante is playing well for Coventry City in the championship. Christopher Bonsuban is playing well for Acacia in the Saudi League. And these are players, they didn't get playing time in the game against Central African Republic away. So the coach will have to give them some minutes to also test their strength in their team. So I really like the change the coach has done in today's game.
These are the changes coming from the Ghana Black Stars. But Felix, let's look at the tactical approach that these changes is going to impact on Ghana Black Stars. Felix.
Well, I think that if you look at the Black Stars, I always say this, we currently don't have an out-and-out striker. And look at Brendan Thomas Asante is the only player that exhibits the quality of an out-and-out striker. I don't see Inaki Williams as one. Even for Jordan Ayew, I don't really see him as an out-and-out striker. So I want to see what Brendan Thomas Asante will do up front as an out-and-out striker. He's currently having a very good season with Coventry in the championship.
Well, Comoros just had that opportunity there, but it was way off target. And, well, looking forward to see that impact that these players will bring on for Ghana Black Stars. Thomas Brandon Asante and Christopher Bonsuban. Ghana Black Stars over the ball, and they lose possession to Comoros. Approaching the 90 minutes, we've done 88 minutes. We have about 2 minutes getting to 90 minutes, and we'll see how much additional time referee will add that on. But it's Ghana 1, Comoros 0. Ball's being sent back to Benjamin Asare. Spreads it, and it's Ghana who lost possession there. Comoros have a throw in. Nanedu, looking at the time, it's all about proper management from Ghana Black Stars to protect the one goal if they cannot add some to it.
You've done all your 5 changes. You have, just 1 minute for the 90th minute. You need to protect, manage the game. This is game management time, and that is what we are expecting the players to do. I want to see more of the ball going to Thomas Brandon Asante in the team, and that is one thing I want to see from today's game.
Looking at the time, it's all about proper management of the game from the Ghana Black Stars.
There is actually nothing to manage. We should have won this game by a huge margin. Later we will talk about Tuado.
But Comoros is not a bad side.
At all, but then again, I wasn't impressed. That's the fact. If this was a must-win game, must-win game, there would have been a lot of pressure on us.
Exactly.
You understand? Exactly. So if you are playing a game where there's not that much pressure, we should have put in up a very better performance like we've witnessed here at the Grass Sports Stadium.
Well, Benjamin Asare punches the ball out of danger zone, and it is Ghana Black Stars still having the ball. Good skill there from Paintil. Sends the ball back. Ghana enjoying ball possession there. And it's Ghana Black Stars who are enjoying some good ball possession there. Nanedu, I see you clapping your hands. You are really enjoying the ball possession coming from Ghana Black Stars. We are doing 4 minutes of additional time, and it is Ghana who are still enjoying the ball possession. Let's see. Can the pass go through? It couldn't get through. It's Comoros who are doing extremely well with their defensive duties there. They try to spread the play, but Ghana Black Stars quickly read them there. Ball with Thomas Partey. Ananedu, we are doing 4 minutes of additional time, and you could see that the Black Stars players are doing what you said earlier on, proper management of the game. Ananedu.
That is the most important thing, how to manage and play your normal game in the next 2 minutes is the most important thing from these players. But I think they can still add additional goal before the full time.
Joseph Pento with the ball, and let's see what he can do with this. He's trying to get his way through, but sends the ball back. And the Black Stars still having the ball. Send the ball back. Comoros are very, very tidy with their defensive duties. That's some good display there from Maspate, but couldn't really get the accuracy he was searching for. But Ghana Black Stars get the ball again. They are showing some good display of their passes. Comoros are not really opening up to let Ghana Black Stars to get the second goal. Four minutes added on. We've done about 3 minutes. And let's see. Ghana Black Stars still enjoy ball possession, but they lose the possession to Comoros. And let's see. Comoros still with the ball. Can they do something with this? Ghana Black Stars trying to hold on, play Comoros with the ball, and let's see, but good clearance there from the Black Stars defense, Felix. That was a timely intervention there from the defender.
This is what I was talking about. If this was a must-win game, that would be a pressure moment for us.
Yeah.
But let credit to the defenders. They defended very, very well in such a situation. And I think that this will be the last attempt from Comoros. Let's see what they can do.
Last attempt for Comoros. They swing the ball in. But they clears the ball and he sends in a long drive, but way off target. And you can hear the fans here. They are clapping. And they know what this means. That if the referee whistles, then it is Ghana who have booked their automatic qualification to the World Cup, and it is over at Accra Sports Stadium. Ghana Black Stars beat Comoros 1-0, and they booked their automatic qualification to 2026 World Cup in USA, Canada, and Mexico. What a way to end the World Cup qualifiers. Felix, Ghana have made it to the World Cup.
Yes, our 5th World Cup, 2nd consecutive World Cup. Massive congratulations to the team, massive congratulations to the technical team. But there's a lot of work to be done. Hopefully we get a very good draw in December and we'll prepare well for the World Cup. It is time for us to enjoy ourselves, have a party. We wish the players saw a very good season, an injury-free season, and I hope that we will try as much as possible to work on areas that need to be strengthening before the World Cup.
We need to work on areas that need to be strengthened, and that is very, very key. This is our 5th appearance in the World Cup, and Ghana have made it to the World Cup. Nanedu.
Qualify for our 5th World Cup. This time we should go and make an instant impact. Go and try and reach at least the semi-final stage. Wouldn't be bad. It's now about time an African team can go to the World Cup and make Africa proud. And I think that is the sign. So 5th World Cup qualification for the Black Stars of Ghana. NY. Massive achievement for these guys. They've gone through a lot. Right from the AFCON qualifier. The passion from Ghanaians, the passion from the media, they've made amends by qualifying the nations to their 5th World Cup. Massive achievement from the Black Stars of Ghana.
Massive achievement. And Nanedu, before you go, I know yes, we are in a joyous moment, but I need to pin you down with this question. Should Coach Otoado be maintained as the technical director or coach for Ghana Black Stars?
I think we can do a fair assessment of Otoado. If the Football Association set a target right for us, what is the target for the team going to the World Cup? Some of the African countries, when they qualify for the World Cup, the qualification is enough. What is our target? If our target is going to the semi-finals or win the World Cup, then it's not him. If our target is just to qualify and be an impact team in the tournament, go there and make the numbers, then Otoado is okay. So we have to know the target of the Football Association. Do they want to win the World Cup? Do they want to break into the semi-finals of the competition? If yes, then it's not Otoado. You can be good in the World Cup qualifier. You can be good in the AFCON qualifier, may not be good in the tournament. So it depends on the target from the Football Association. That will determine whether Otoado should stay or not.
Well, looking at the crop of players we have, indeed we have quality in a crop of players. But do you think this crop of players can do something extraordinary in the World Cup? In the World Cup, we've been to some stage that we knew we could have gone beyond that stage. But this crop of players, do you see that extraordinary stuff in them that they can take Ghana far in this World Cup?
Anyway, football, no any coach. We don't have an expert team currently in the world. There is no national team in the world who is playing an expert football. Spanish national team are average players now. You are going to the World Cup with the Spanish national team. Your best performance is Yamin Lamar. He's an average player. Look at the Argentina national team. Your best players are Messi.
He now plays in the United States of America. Cristiano Ronaldo is no more younger. So we don't have an exceptional national team now in the world. So with a little push from every national team, we can do well in the World Cup. The first thing is, what is the target of the Football Association?
Okay.
I always question the Football Association. Say, a country, I also World Cup, and I also World Cup qualifier. Just 2 games, you spend more than $1.3 million. That country cannot appoint a coach who can pay him more than $150,000. Then you are a joke. So if it's about getting the best coaches in the world to take you to the World Cup, for even a 6-month period, spend that amount of money and get that exporter coach who can take you to the World Cup and make an instant impact in the team. So it's up to the Football Association. What one do they want? To just qualify and go to the World Cup? Just to qualify from the group? Or to compete with the teams who are ready to win the World Cup? It should be the target of the Football Association. Which one do they want? That will determine the kind of coach you have to take to the next World Cup.
Spot on there from Nanedu. But here at Accra Sports Stadium, it's all about the 5th appearance in the World Cup from the Ghana Black Stars, and you can see the players on the field. They have a jersey on that number 5 or 5 is written at the back. That shows their 5th appearance to the World Cup. It's been a very beautiful journey so far in the World Cup qualifiers, and we played with a couple of teams. We lost only one in our World Cup qualifiers, and we topped the group in an automatic qualification style. We don't care what happened in the other venues, but what we care is handling business here, and we were able to beat Comoros by a goal to 0, booking as the automatic qualification to World Cup 2026. So it's been an amazing journey, and we cap it up here at our Accra Sports Stadium. It is Ghana who beat Comoros 1-0, booking their automatic qualification to the United States of America. So kudos to Ghana Black Stars, making it their 5th appearance in the World Cup. And it's very beautiful to see what has happened here so far at Accra Sports Stadium. Congratulations to Ghana Black Stars. Congratulations to the technical department for shaping up and making sure the boys get through.
Yes, so finally, my child is going back to school. This is when they need nourishment and energy the most, because every tackle, every run, every shot demands a lot of energy. The more they play, the more energy they use. Get your kids ready for school with our special edition tins and the Milo energy you trust. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Thank you for joining us once again. And Ghana were able to beat Comoros 1-0. Kudus Mohammed was the man who scored that goal. We don't care what happened elsewhere. What we care is that we beat Comoros and we booked our automatic qualification to the 2026 World Cup.
Absolutely. The Comoros have been stubborn, and today we've equaled the head-to-head. 2 wins each and a draw. And you know, they gave us a very good game here, but right at the blast of the whistle for the second half, Thomas Partey carved out a chance for Kudus, right place at the right time to poke home the winner. For the Black Stars here, they won by 1-0, and it's been very efficient. They managed the game. Comoros played a very good game. It's one of the finest games I've seen on our away team played against us. But the Black Stars managed to win the game. The substitutes came in central midfield. They didn't really help that much. But the most important, we don't really care how we grounded out the result. The most important thing is we won, we qualified with 25 points, and the World Cup, here we are. Next year, we'll be at the Mundial for the 5th time again. Congratulations to the players and congratulations to us Ghanaians. We've had some tough moments in the AFCON qualifiers, but qualifying to the World Cup will make up for that particular one.
That is coming from Black Gates there, and all that matters is we qualifying to the World Cup. A lot of questions that people are asking is that should we or should Coach Otuado be maintained as the coach of Ghana Black Stars?
Well, that's a long-term thing. The World Cup is next year, so we have a lot of things to go into that. It's all about the ministry and the FA to look at exactly what they will do. But for now, let's enjoy this moment. Let it sink in well. He has been the only one to qualify us for 2 different tournaments. And I think he deserves some respect from us as Ghanaians.
I couldn't agree with you more, brother. And I think Comoros are not a bad team, but surely we needed to beat them. So we become at par with them because we went there, they beat us. When they come here, we also have to beat them. And so beautiful scenes here at Accra Sports Stadium. And I just love what the players are doing on the field there. That shows that, oh, lovely here at Accra Sports Stadium. Blackgate, that is so lovely to witness this at Accra Sports Stadium.
It's a thing of beauty. You know, it should sink in well. This is to crown it properly. And we've won. We've qualified. It's a thing of beauty. I'm proud as a Ghanaian. I'm proud as a journalist. In 2009, when we qualified for the 2010 World Cup, I was in this stadium as a student. But today, thank God, I'm a journalist. I've covered the Black Stars World Cup qualifiers right from the start to the finish. And hopefully, by the grace of God, we will see each other at the Mundial in 2026 to cover the World Cup proper as well as journalists. And I think the Black Stars, congratulations to the leadership of the Ghana Football Association, congratulations to the sports minister and the president of the country for supporting the Black Stars. We've achieved something extraordinary. Qualifying to the World Cup for the 5th time is not a mean achievement, and I said we are fortunate to witness this year unfold before our eyes.
Thank you very much, brother Blackgate, and this is where we wrap it up. It's been a very beautiful journey. Thank you all to those who made this a success, from the sport ministry, the GFA, the technical side, the players, and everybody, the journalists and everyone. Thank you very much for making this a successful one. Ghana is going to the World Cup for the 5th time. Thank you very much to my guys, Blackgate, Felix Omak, Nanedu, and hopefully we will meet at the World Cup. Thank you to the production crew, to Henry, Frimpong, and all the guys. My name is Nane Altechi Anderson, simple as NY. And until we meet again, definitely we are going to meet in USA, Canada, and Mexico as Ghana qualifies for the World Cup. Until then, I'm out.
You should be able to play the game, and I'm wondering, because you have two assistant coaches, if you still keep on doing substitution,
they can tell you that the substitutions mostly come for the technical bench. He is the head of the technical bench, but obviously there will be improvisations or there will be feedback from his 2 assistants. That begs the question: should Otuado still be in the helm of affairs going into the 2026 World Cup?
Well, as a Ghanaian, I would say I congratulate him for this feat. Chris Hughton started his qualifiers, but unfortunately, he was nowhere to be found after the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. He has to be sacked. But then he started so poorly, but I think he's able to qualify the team to the World Cup. Let's congratulate him. But we sacking him, we maintaining him. I think the time for his sacking is past. The time for his sacking
You mean
is
at this
past.
point?
At this point, no.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Because if a coach is able to qualify a team to an AFCON, that's a big blow.
But other countries have the guts to take that bold decision of still changing their coaches after the qualification, after the certificate of qualification. They still have the guts to be able to change their coach. So why is Ghana different?
I think Ghana is not one of those countries, let's say La Cote d'Ivoire, who had the guts enough to change their coach for MS5 in the early stages of the tournament, and MS5 took the team to win the trophy. So it means that the decision that they took actually helped them. But this is Ghana, we don't have the boss. We don't have the boss, and I think Ghana sacking Otuado at this point would be not the best decision to take, because he's qualified a team, he would know the team so well, he would understand the tradition of the team. If we should get him, a beefing up of the technical team, I think that would be better to the World Cup. That would be better.
All right, sure. With regards to what is the expectations of Ghanaians when it comes to the World Cup, should we be expected to be able to qualify out of the group stages? Some people say it's our best right. We have, even on our first chance, we were able to go out of up to the round of 16. What do you think the expectations of Ghanaians?
Well, everyone who is going to the World Cup will go mission or with the ambition of at least going to get closer. We are not going to win the trophy. We are not going as a favorite to win the trophy. Hey, I know everything in this country. I believe in all forms of life, all walks of life. I'm hearing some prophets saying that Ghana will be qualifying to the World Cup and probably they will play in the final. I don't doubt them. You get it? I don't doubt them. But what and possibly we need to build a team so well. We need to get a strong team going to the World Cup. We should get a team that we can match the Spains, the Argentinas, the France, the Portugal, the Belgiums, and what have you. So for me, I could say we are not going to win this trophy. We shouldn't think of going to win this trophy.
So we should hold our expectations to winning the World Cup.
Exactly. We can just, as we've qualified, if we are to see some friendly games that we play, only put us in the whether we are going to the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, but to win the trophy.
What should be the barest minimum? If not anything at all, what should be the barest minimum for Ghanaian expectations in the World Cup?
Well, it should be quarterfinal.
That should be our barest minimum, because that's where we have been. All right. So Ghanaians should have the barest minimum of an expectation of a quarterfinal in the 2026 World Cup. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so still getting expectations. I saw one looking there. Shan. Were you impressed, Shan?
Because we need to do a job and just qualify, and they've done their job. Yeah, that's what it could be. So as far as we qualify, for me, I'm excited.
We're excited. With regards to the Ghanaian squad, do you think the squad that we have, the set of players that we have, it's okay, the quality, the standards, enough to be able to bring us up?
Seydou qui part dans le mauvais sens, le défenseur rennais. La possession reste ghanéenne. Thomas Partey. Semenyo.
Why not?
Why
not?
Ouais, il était gourmand
So you believe in the lack of the draw, right?
Un contrôle difficile. S'excuse auprès de ses partenaires. L'excès de confiance. Montrer son geste. Le ballon est sorti.
Semi-finals, final.
I think that
yes.
That we played 2 games and can make it a round of 16 or a round of 32. I don't know which one it is.
Ballon exploitable là pour laisser la cante. Avec le centre Ismaël Boura. Pas suffisamment travaillé son ballon. L'ancien Lançois.
So as you hear, most of Ghanaians are saying, since we have been to the quarterfinals of the World Cup before in 2010 South Africa, that should be the expectation standard. And still, we are your voice of sports right here from Accra Sports Stadium, Sporty FM 106. Ghana has qualified to the FIFA World Cup 2026 taking place in USA, Canada and Mexico. Over to you in the studio.
Les changements sur le banc du Ghana. Dans ce match, le Ghana qui reverra la Coupe du Monde comme en 2022. En espérant y briller aux États-Unis. Au Mexique et au Canada, éliminé dès la phase de groupe en 2022 au Qatar. Comme ça avait été le cas en 2014. Leur parcours c'était en 2010, quart de finale, huitième de finale en 2006. Changement pour les Comores avec la sortie de Yassine Bourhan. Entrée d'Iyad Mohamed. Score qui a encore bougé avec le Mali qui mène désormais 3-0 face à Madagascar. Score qui pourrait priver les Malgaches des barrages. Doublé pour Lassine Sinayoko, l'Auxerrois. L'Argelès Néné avait fait le break en première période. Ayou qui a réussi à se retourner sur son contrôle. Thomas Partey. Ayou, la remise pour Mohamed Salissou. Semenyo signale en position de hors-jeu. Touche jouée rapidement vers Jordan Ayou dans la surface, qui attend des appels des partenaires. Et finalement son centre capté par Adel Andimati. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de Ghanéens qui avaient accompagné Jordan Ayou dans son entreprise de faire le break. Seydou, la vitesse du défenseur René qui récupère en retrait. Il a un partenaire avec Mohamed Koudous. Mohamed Koudous qui fait la différence, l'accélération de en retrait, le dégagement. Et voilà une fulgurance pour réveiller un petit peu. Ce match. Changement de rythme de Mohamed Koudous qui a fait extrêmement mal à la défense comorienne. C'est Zaidou Youssouf qui est venu concéder le corner.
Appointed in March of last year after Ghana's poor start to the campaign and also their poor performance at the AFCON in Côte d'Ivoire, let's not forget. Ghana see themselves as one of the powerhouses of African international football, but they went out in the group stage in the Côte d'Ivoire last year with just 2 points. They failed to qualify for the upcoming Cup of Nations in Morocco after not managing a single win in the group with Angola, Sudan and Niger, but they've put that right with their performances in World Cup qualifying. As Thomas Partey gives away the free kick for the challenge on Zaidou Youssouf. Zaidou Youssouf, who is one of 8 players in the Comoros starting lineup tonight, born in France. Comoros leaning very heavily on the diaspora in France. There is a large Comorian population there, particularly in Marseille. A number of the Comoros players born in that city on France's Mediterranean coast. Antoine Semenyo taking the ball for a run, heading towards the byline. It's good play from Semenyo. And he's got his team the corner. A sensational start to the season for Bournemouth. He's been a consistent performer in the Premier League for Bournemouth in the last couple of years, Semenyo. And he may well be one to watch at the World Cup next June and July. Ghana with their 4th corner of the game. It's a feverish atmosphere inside the stadium now. Watched all the way by Adel Anzimati, the goalkeeper, who's won the free kick. Mohamed Salisu, one of the players who was forward, and this is a problem for Adel Anzimati of Ararat Yerevan in Armenia. Maybe a bit of a surprise that Stefano Cousin didn't give the gloves to one of the other goalkeepers who were initially called up to the squad. Salim Benbouana, red carded in the game against Madagascar a few days ago, but 2 other goalkeepers available to the Comoros coach, Yannick Pandor in particular, being overlooked. Here's Stefano Cousin. Pandor, maybe surprisingly, because he's 24, he's been around for a while, he belongs to Lens in the French top flight. Another option being Naïm Saïd Chindra, who belongs to Toulouse, the French top flight club, very much in their reserve team. But the 2 of them overlooked tonight as Adel Anzimati was brought into the side. Here's Stefano Cousin. Played football in France, in Switzerland, in Italy, in Central America as well. He's worked in a number of countries, in England and Iran as well, and in the Republic of Congo too, before taking charge of the South Sudan national team for a couple of seasons and then arriving in Comoros. Anzimati seems to be okay. Mexican wave spreading around the stadium here. Ghanaian fans eager to enjoy their evening, and they're doing just that. This football crazy nation. Here's Jordan Ayew. Well, let's see if Comoros can respond to this. They will not want to finish this campaign with back-to-back defeats. Here they come down the left-hand side. Picked up by Salisu. Free kick won by the visitors. And Ghana on course to join some other African footballing heavyweights in clinching a place at the World Cup. Ball in towards the near post, which is stopped by Asare. Here's the goal scorer, Kudus. Seydou outside him. A really remarkable atmosphere in this stadium here. Fans waving the flashlights on their phones. Ayew wins it back. Selemani scrapping to recover possession for Comoros. Great learning experience for some of these Comoros players, I think, playing in this kind of atmosphere. They will not be at the World Cup, but they are building towards the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco, for which they've qualified, and they'll play the host nation in the tournament's opening game in Rabat on December the 21st. They'll be faced with similar kind of atmosphere to this one, I think it's fair to say, on that occasion. Long ball forward looking for Ayew, cut out by Ndauma. Buran to Yusuf, works it back the way to his goalkeeper. Shangama, the run of Rafiki Said with the reverse ball, cut out by Alexander Djiku. Kudus. And now with Ebenezer Annan, one of the players brought into the Ghana team tonight, following that very comfortable 5-0 win against the Central African Republic a few days ago. Kudus holding off Shangama. Getting back up to his feet. He's in confident mood tonight. Partey out to the right for Alidou Seydou. This is Kwasi Sibo. It's going to be a 5th World Cup out of 6 in which Ghana have been present. They'll be there in Washington, D.C. for the draw for the tournament, which will take place on the 5th of December. It's going to be the first 48-team World Cup, remember. Kudus swings it in. And it will be collected by Adel Anzimati, the goalkeeper. Adjete to Alidou Seydou. No question that the next AFCON will be poorer without the presence of Ghana, but it will be fascinating to see how Comoros get on. His second appearance at the continental showpiece. They went to the last 16 in Cameroon 3 years ago for Comoros. A 2-1 defeat against the host nation, Cameroon. At that stage, it was an extraordinary game in which Shakir Aladour, an outfield player, usually a fullback, had to play in goal because none of the available goalkeepers were able to play. And they didn't disgrace themselves by any means that night. Here's Thomas Partey feeding the ball through for the captain Ayew. Jordan Ayew again. He's won the free kick, and once more it's Zaidou Yusuf who's given it away. Lucky to escape a booking at this rate, Yusuf. Clear foul by the former Bordeaux and Saint-Etienne player. Now playing his club football in Saudi Arabia with Al Fateh. Plenty of smiles in the stands here in Accra tonight. Ghana on their way to the World Cup, not just edging towards World Cup qualification, cruising towards World Cup qualification tonight. Leading 1-0. Kudus with the delivery, really tantalising ball in from him. Ghana set to be the 5th nation on the African continent to confirm direct qualification for next year's World Cup. From the 9 groups, the other 4 groups all set for mouth-watering finales in the next couple of days. Tomorrow, look out for Cape Verde, the little archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean. Are very close indeed to qualifying for the World Cup for the first time from Group D. They're at home to the bottom team in that group, Eswatini. If they win that game, then they will qualify for the World Cup. And any slip-up, Cameroon, a nation we've become used to seeing at the World Cup down the years, well, they could pounce and leapfrog the Blue Sharks, but it looks unlikely. Kwasi Sibo up to the right for Seydou. Jordan Ayew has put in a power of running tonight. The veteran forward with the captain's armband on. Back to Alidou Seydou again. More than 2/3 of the way through this game. Seydou going all the way back to Alexander Djikou. And now Salisu. Partey. Now Kudus trying the fancy control and not quite managing to pull it off. The home fans not too worried about that. Brilliant talent, Mohamed Kudus. Big money signing by Tottenham Hotspur from their London rivals West Ham in the English summer. Seydou into the tackle. Yusuf. Now Shangama. Partey picks it up for Ghana. Kudus being urged to drive towards the Comoros box. He gives it to Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew for the Black Stars. 2 Comoros defenders in close proximity. Not easy for Ayew to do anything there. Well over 100 caps now for Jordan Ayew. Only his elder brother Andre has one more for the Ghanaian national team, and he is set to lead his country to the World Cup. It'll be his 3rd World Cup. He was there in 2014 in Brazil, and was there at the last tournament in Qatar. So Ghana leading 1-0 here tonight, and Madagascar, who had to win to stand any chance of pipping Ghana to top spot, now find themselves 3-0 down away in Mali at the same time. Mali have just scored their 3rd goal on the night in Bamako, so it's going to be a defeat for Madagascar. Madagascar who'd kept alive their hopes of finishing top of the group with a 2-1 win against Comoros in Abidjan just the other day. But it is not going to happen for them tonight. Ghana, regardless of the outcome of this game here, I think it's fair to say would have been topping the section, because Madagascar are heading for a defeat, and a comfortable one at that. Just to mention some of the other World Cup qualifying groups we're going to see decided in the next couple of days. The battle between Senegal and the Democratic Republic of Congo for top spot in Group B. Can the Congolese make it to the World Cup at Senegal's expense? And fascinating finale in store in Group C as well. Benin in position to hold off South Africa and Nigeria and win that group. That would be absolutely remarkable. South Africa being undone by fielding an ineligible player in their recent match against Lesotho, which meant that what had been a victory on the pitch was overturned and awarded as a win to Lesotho instead. And the other group to be decided, Cote d'Ivoire a point clear of Gabon with a game to play. The fixtures to come tomorrow and on Tuesday. Yusuf from Shangama picks up the ball for Comoros. This is Selimani. He wins the free kick in the centre circle. And we're going to have a substitution with the break in play. The change for Comoros at Yassine Burhan of Aris Limassol in Cyprus. Brought into the starting lineup this evening, making way. And it's Iyad Mohamed, who had started the last game, dropped out at kick-off tonight. Here's the player coming on here, Iyad Mohamed, into the midfield, plays for Casa Pia in the Portuguese top flight. Nearly midway through the second half. Ghana 1, Comoros 0. Ghana, the 14th ranked nation in Africa, according to the most up-to-date FIFA rankings, but set to be the 5th African nation to clinch direct qualification for next year's World Cup. Interception by Jiku. This is Partey. Salisu, coolly done under a bit of pressure. Across it comes to Adjete. Ghana have been relatively in control tonight. Might have been somewhat different if Comoros had something tangible at stake. Flag up against Antoine Semenyo, who hits the bar anyway with his attempted lob. He knew that he was in an offside position. Antoine Semenyo, real asset to this Ghanaian team, the London-born forwards. Well, the lineup for the next World Cup is very much beginning to take shape. We've seen a host of nations secure qualification from Asia, including Uzbekistan and Jordan. We have a host of South American qualifiers confirmed already as well, Argentina and Brazil among them. New Zealand qualifying too. Ayew looking to hold that ball up for Partey inside the 6-yard box, but it's collected by Adel Anzimati. Yusuf under pressure, back to his goalkeeper. Comoros coming up short